My goodness. Okay, so let's get to this President's Award.
Okay, please, let's go.
I think that's amazing. So talk to us maybe about some of the qualifications, the things that your team had to do to act, to win that award.
And this was for 2024, correct?
This was for 2024. So with Ford, it has to be a full 12-month run, which we took over November 22. We didn't officially close and change the name to Platinum Ford North until February of 23.
Oh, okay.
So theoretically,
your first full year.
Theoretically, we hit it in February, or we hit it in 2023, but because the name switch happened in February, we were automatically disqualified. So that was kind of a bummer, right?
Right.
But 2024 came around, and we are going to hit it. This is something that has to happen, not just for us, not just for our people, for our community, but it was something that as a store we wanted to push to be able to do it on the first year of operation.
Yeah.
This is the first year, right?
Yeah.
First qualifying year of operation, we're able to hit it, and I'll tell you, it's tough. You're competing against the top 10%, the whole nation. The top 10% of the nation are the ones that get it. It gets divided by your different zones or whatnot, and only the top 8 of that zone qualify for it to get it. So the components it's a little bit of a mix. So it's customer satisfaction,
Okay.
on both sales and in service.
AKA, that means they got to treat you right.
That means we have to treat you right, 100%, right?
Can't just sell the car.
It's not just about being average, right? I mean, you have to be performing above average on that piece, right? And it could be challenging, right?
Yeah.
You also have to be sales effective. The manufacturer, sets a quota for the store, and it just lets you know, are you meet quota or you're not meet quota? Well, to be at 100%, you're meet quota and you're average.
AKA, they're selling enough cars.
We're having to sell above that, right? So. Yeah. It was tough, we there were some months where we didn't know if we were going to hit it or not. It's always a 30, 60-day lag on the reporting, and we found out March of 2025 that we hit it for 2024.
Wow. Congratulations.
Yeah, and I think what's cool too is to take and. I had mentioned that I worked in that store for a little bit when it was the previous owner. But thinking back to the previous ownership, I mean, they're probably not watching this anyways. But did they ever win the President's Award?
They never did.
So that's a huge accomplishment.
And I remember us talking about this a year ago.
Yeah.
Right? Tyler worked there. You saw what it's like. It's not
vast
again.
Difference.
It's Pilot Point, right? Beautiful city.
Beautiful.
That we're competing.
Like my cell phone, when I came out to see you, it just started not working.
Well, we got cell phone towers now.
Okay.
We are developing.
So maybe the people didn't have to
Hey, do you think he's from the city or what?
Oh, he's 100% from the city.
100%.
I remember coming out there and hey, there's this restaurant over here. When you take that right turn, just start going straight. You just go on. You can go a little ways without doing anything. Cell phone may not work for a little bit here.
If you go across the railroad tracks, you gone too far.
I remember talking on the phone with Derek. I don't think he had made a visit to Pilot Point yet. And I'm on the phone with Derek, and on the other side, Derek, I'm talking to him, and he's hello, Franco, you there?
What'd you say? Oh, I hit that little. I hit a little patch right here where it does.
There's like a 30
You got
second
patches of no service where you're at?
There's like a 30-second kind of no service kind of deal.
Right,
but
right.
it doesn't hang up the phone call. It's not.
It just helps me process what we're talking about.
But all the folks in Pilot Point know that patch probably.
But like I said, it was awesome.
Yeah.
We take a lot of pride in it. It was a lot of hard work. We display it anywhere we can. I can tell you, I've worked for Ford for a while. I've been at a couple different Ford stores, and I've never been in a Ford store that has actually won the President's Award.
Wow.
And
Badge
so
of
to
honor.
do it on the first year, you know,
Kudos.
in a challenging store,
Very challenging story.
you know, it was just awesome to see.
You know, the Gilchrist family has these great core values. And I believe just the fact that you put the core values of our company into operation and you really said, I'm going to press these core values. I'm going to do things, you know, core value one's integrity. I'm going to pay attention to detail. I got a team. You put a team together. And then, you know, you decided, man, we're going to have personal growth in this thing. And
But the
then,
urgency in it.
there you go.
You know,
I was getting ready to say. See, that urgency was the one that it's like, okay, all these good core values, but we got to do it now.
Yeah.
And man, that's the thing that just is just like very amazing. I salute you. We celebrate you. We love being partners together
appreciate that.
in that. But just seeing the core values work. And, you know, you've grown the store. You keep getting accomplishments. And then you get to see the lives transformed of the people that are working with you and for you.
You know, and that's
a big reward in itself.
You know, that
yes.
is a huge reward,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
And that is, you know, for me personally, something that, you know, that means a lot to me.
Yeah.
You know, it's my people, my customers, being able to help make a difference. You know, everyone needs an opportunity. You know, and I think if you look at anybody that's been successful, they've always had one person that decided to take the chance on that person. You know, and it means a lot. You know, someone took a chance with me a long time ago, right? And it you know, it allows you to not just make a difference for your immediate family, but you know, you get to break a curse. You know, you get to, this is something that has been holding your family up for a long time. You know, it's not just one decision for you, it's a decision for my kids, my kids' kids. And when you can do something special like that for people, your circle of influence just, I mean, it's remarkable. And then they get to do it.
They're willing to go
And then
through
they're
walls
willing.
for you when you're able to bless someone like that. And it's not that they think that they have to do that. It's just they want to do that. When you become a good leader or you find a good leader, I've had a couple good ones, and the same mentality is like, you ask me to do something, I trust that what you're going to tell me is right, ethical, and it's on the right path. I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's one of the things that for our group, because, you know, our group really kind of buys stores on the outside of cities. And so we normally find ourselves in smaller communities that you just become a family with the community. And I think that because of that, it's what makes it special. You know, for all of us sitting here talking today, we know how to like put deals together. We know how to service cars. We know how to get parts in there. But it's like it means something just a little bit more when you also are doing it with people that you know their name. You know, for so long in some of the bigger stores, it's just leads and it's just people. You really don't know the names. You're not getting to know them. But when you are knowing the people because you're in the community with them, you're doing life with them, not just a transaction, it just takes on even a whole different meaning. I mean, I think about it all the time, Tyler. I mean, you know, no matter how many job opportunities could come or go, but just the relationship that I built with you. You know, I had that relationship with Franco. So when Franco was telling me about the group, it was like, well, right now I don't know the group, but I know Franco.
Yeah.
And so my trust was in that. Now it's like, man, okay, I know the group. Now it's my relationship I have with you, Tyler. Like just doing this business, but doing it with you and with the partnership here in Ennis, Texas. And it's like, that's what makes this thing special.
Yeah.
And then to be able to not only do it and grind and go at it and train and build people up, but then also win a prestigious accomplishment like that. I mean, that's second to none.
Yeah.
That's second to none.
It is.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Stephen talks about, you know,
Yeah.
the mission statement being to be the best automotive group, and like feel like you took that to heart and was like, okay, well, we're going to be the best. I know I'm going to do my part in the same mentality I have in my store. I'm going to do my part. I'm going to go out and make this store as successful as possible. Hey, I'm doing my share. I'm trying to make us part of the best, you know, automotive group. So it's good to see that. And like he gave Steven and Mike gave me a shot at my first GM gig, and you take a chance on someone like you talked about, and
Man, you're one of the best cowboy GMs out there. Man, and I'm telling you, I always tell you, I say this all the time. I don't know if it's the fact that you got some Samson power with your hair or if you got a Jesus factor to you, but whatever.
I love people.
Man, you love people. They love you. And, for so long, I used to always tell Tyler, we'll get off a podcast and he'll say, because he used to always say, them Ennis folk. Tyler, you can't keep saying these folk, these Ennis folk. Man, what do you mean? They're just us.
I used to say these Wise County folk. We're growing up in Wise County. These Wise County folk.
That's what you used to say? Yeah. Okay, so hey, we always ask people that jump on our podcast. We always ask them a couple of hot seat quick.
We got prepped for this.
No,
I don't think I want.
Yeah, he's gonna have to answer these questions.
Oh God.
Okay. So, first question though, simply is this: If you had to pick a CDJR product, they have a lot of letters over there. Oof. A CDJR product, and you have to pick one.
Now, Franco.
Just pick
Remember,
one.
this is Ramrado.
Yeah.
Be nice now.
Which product would you drive?
Man.
If you had to. Someone twisted your arm, threw the keys in your face and said, go drive it.
I don't think I could.
Wow.
He's that loyal to Ford.
Well, let's stop. Let's stop. Tyler, what would you drive if you were driving a Ford?
Oh, F-250. I drove.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You revealed that on one of our podcasts before.
I drove an F-250 before I started.
You drove an F-250.
Yeah.
And all your Ram customers, you don't tell them. I mean, you walk around there. You walk around talking about.
Here's the beauty.
This Cummins engine.
You want to know? You want to know who sold my truck?
Who?
When I traded it in. After I traded in, I did.
Of course.
When I traded in my wife's minivan, I sold it. The salesman did it.
It's easy to sell something that's good.
It's a Ford.
That was a great truck. I grew up in a 1999 F-250. My mom got in a wreck in it. She's like 5'2". My mom and my grandmother had a wallpaper business. 1999 F-250, got in a bad accident, saved her. She walked away from it. No injury, but it was bad. Then they bought a 2002 F-250, which was the 6.2? The diesel?
Uh-oh. The 6.0?
No. 6.0 is 2004 on, and then, but before that was, I think it was the 6.2 or 7.2.
Y'all need to ask ChatGPT.
Anyways, pre-def, but all my life growing up, we had a F-250.
Okay, so he said
we sold it at that store with 245,000 miles on it for like $13,000. A 4x2 F-250 with that many miles when we were in Pilot Point.
Franco, I'm sorry. I was supposed to warn you. Like, Tyler likes to tell stories, and he likes to tell every detail to the story. Yeah, like, he still knows the stock number to that car in 1999 that they bought. The dealer had it at 672423. He knows every stock number.
I was 10 years old when that was,
He knows every stock number. Okay, so Franco would not drive a CDJ.
So I've seen
that. Hold on.
He would drive
Let me take it back.
He would drive a Grand.
Hold on. Let me take it back. Hold on.
I've seen you in a.
So when I started in my car business career, I actually started selling Rams.
Okay.
Again, we
got
in it by accident.
Don't make us edit this.
No. Like, seriously. So, and we did it, and did really well. I mean, I wanted to quit like everybody else. After 2 or 3 months.
Multiple times.
Gets a little tough, right? And we were able to hang in there. Had the conversations with the spouse. It's just like, hey, you're missing family time. You're at work all the time, and you're not making any money, and you start getting all these conversations. I came from the wireless business initially, and so we had back in the day they had these guys that would come out and do like a super sale. Okay.
Yeah.
And they would come in, take over the dealership, and
slick back hair.
They would come and they just bring all this excitement and stuff. These guys came out and I sold like 6 cars in 4 or 5 days. and at that store and at my store now, we got paid weekly every Friday. And when I went home,
you tasted it.
When I went home that Friday
Yep.
with that check, you know, it was, I was able to just, wow, there's something here.
It takes the one taste, yeah.
I remember calling the wife and, you know, hey, baby, I'm on the way. Let's go to Chili's. You know, we're going to Chili's.
Not Applebee's, we're going to Chili's.
We're going to Chili's, baby.
Not Monarch, but Chili's.
And so, you know, CDJR always has a special place in my heart.
Yeah.
Now, I will tell you, I didn't drive a CDJR product, but I've always believed in believing in your product, right?
Yeah.
And my wife's very first vehicle.
And are you about to say, is that why you left CDJR?
No. Very first vehicle was a Dodge Durango.
Okay.
Believe it or not.
Okay.
There we go. All right.
You know, we had that Durango. She loved that Durango. I got her another one. You know,
repeat
at that
customer.
time, it was we had a SXT, I think. Is that still a thing? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a Durango SXT, I believe. And then we went to the Citadel.
Woo!
Upgrade
on up.
Moving
on up.
Moving on
East
up.
side.
Come on, baby.
Moving on up.
Hey.
To the east side. Okay.
And then,
And then what happened?
And then we went to Ford.
Okay.
And it's never looked
back.
back.
And I never looked back. So, you know,
Since driving Ford, you never looked back, or what?
No. Yeah, yes, but I sold cars for about a year, and then I went to finance and I went to Ford, and that's when I started my career there. But I've had other vehicles other than just, you know, a Durango. I've had several Fords. Me, myself, personally, I've only owned a Ford for me.
I remember.
Even
you had a platinum truck.
Even when I was working at CDJR.
I had a platinum
I don't know if do you guys remember the Ford 500?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a Ford Fusion, silver.
Okay. So, you know,
because I started in.
Is that the ice cream truck?
Westway Ford.
Is that the one where you backed it up? And
no, that was a 1983 Bonneville.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, you didn't.
Man, when I was in high school, my first car, my parents got me. We bought it for $1,000. It was a maroon 1983 Bonneville. So when I would get to school, Bonneville,
yeah.
Pontiac Bonneville.
Pontiac.
Yeah, long car, you know. So when I got to school, I would have to get there a little bit early because when you put the car in reverse, it put the ice cream music on. And it was just wired that way. And we never could get to, I'm not mechanically inclined, so I just, so you're
either getting there before everybody or wait until everybody leaves.
One of the two.
One of the two. Because you can't be the one that's going to leave where everybody.
When it was time to go to lunch, I had to put it in drive, so I'd have to.
Oh, you're back. Yeah, you're quickly.
And I remember one day, we're leaving the restaurant, and I had to put it into reverse, and so they started doing what you're doing, laughing. So what do you do as a junior in high school when they start laughing at you?
You embrace it.
Get your butt out.
You either ride with me or walk. Which one you gonna do? Well, if you're gonna ride with me, stop laughing.
Shut your trap. Shut your trap.
Yeah. That's when I knew. I'm a closer.
Let me tell you something.
I'm a closer.
Let me tell you something. Who's taking you home right now?
Who's your daddy?
It's the ice cream car that's taking you.
Okay, so you won't drive a CDJR product.
First time I was here, he drove a King Ranch Expedition. I'd pin him in possibly a Grand Wagoneer.
I know you're trying to force your customers in something. He doesn't want it. Okay, let's just
force
understand
anyone.
And it's okay. It's okay because the people in Ennis, they don't like Fords.
Whoa.
They don't. Because they have no option. They don't want to go to Ennis Ford.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
But
they want to deal with Texas.
That's what the whole purpose of this was. Now that they understand. So even for our people, just come to the store and we'll get you guys hooked up with our Ford, with our Ford guy, Franco. He'll make sure that he takes care of you. It's a little bit long on a delivery, but man, we're going to figure it out.
Last time I checked, didn't we have Platinum Ford North plates close to your town?
You did in Waxahachie.
In Waxa who?
Hey, is that it? Hey, is that in Texas?
We like to say Waxahachie, but
they call it the hatch. In Ellis County, they call it the hatch. The hatch.
Why'd you emphasize it like that? Wax.
That's how you said it. I'm not the one that said it. I said Waxahachie. You know, I know how to say it. That's like somebody that says Lancaster. You ain't from here. It's Lancaster.
Okay. So I'll be an outsider there real quick.
Tyler he's yawning.
No, I was laughing.
Oh, you're laughing.
They'll know real quick. That's an outsider right here. That guy right here.
Yeah, when you say Waxahachie, they're like, no, but yeah, I remember I was driving and I saw.
We apologize.
I saw plates and I'm thinking, I remember calling you. Hey, man, what y'all doing out here? Oh, man, I mean, you know how we do. We get down, baby.
Hey,
he didn't even know what you were talking about. He said,
get
down like this. Yeah. People drive all over to get a
Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, all over. We'll sell it.
How the heck do you think we're President's Awards if they ain't driving everywhere?
We got to take it, we got to take market share from everywhere, you know? And if Ennis ain't going to get it out here, you know, we going to, let me get right in. PFN, let me get right in.
No, that's good stuff. Okay, how about a Chevy? Come on. Let's not lie about it.
Okay.
Let's not lie about it. Let's not lie about it.
So, okay, so time out. So, you guys asked this because you're running a Chevy and you're running a C. Is that what we're doing here?
Well, we kind of.
Let me ask you this: what if you drive a Ford? What would you drive?
Well, first off, let's answer the question. We'll get to your question in just a second. So, what about a Chevy?
Typical car guy. He's going to dance.
You know, and you're not asking it because I'm Hispanic or anything, right? You're just asking it because that's just what we do around here, right? I just want to make sure we're not.
This is a common question.
Common question.
If you were to ride a Chevy,
we just asked Montana. We asked her all the brands.
Oh, okay.
VW, Toyota, Nissan. We're just keeping it real and easy.
We're keeping it.
Yeah.
You know,
because if that was the case and we just wouldn't do it based on, we just think because it was a Chevy, I would have told you what you were going to drive. I was going to ask you. I would have said, I got you. So, yeah, Chevy, what you going to drive?
If I was to drive a Chevy, I think it would probably be a Tahoe.
All right. First off, Tyler, I want you to know, when your product is not inferior, people will pick it. When it's inferior, they don't even choose you. He picked something with my lineup.
Oh, Derek's got a little fire. Usually I'm the one picking at the Chevy, and he's like, "Oh, here we go, Tyler again." He's on it. All right, okay.
The reason why, though,
I can see.
Because most of the time we come on here, and this is what Tyler does. Hey, we're going to talk about our deals. Yep, I have $15,000 of rebates plus 2.9 plus. I can give you some more incentives plus, and he just lists all this stuff, and I'm thinking,
come on down.
Yeah, and if you don't need all that, but you just want a nice product, come get a Silverado. That's my
Hey, listen, don't listen to that. You know, it's a beautiful truck. Great truck, Ram, discounts and all. It's still a great truck.
Yes, it is. It's lovely. So,
don't edit that.
I saw that, and we're gonna put that on camera. Okay, so Ford. First off, I started working in Ford. That was the first dealership I ever worked at. Was a Ford dealership, Westway Ford.
Westway.
Yep. So that was where I started.
Westway.
I sold used
Ford.
cars. I only sold probably a handful of new cars in my entire lifetime. Right, there's a handful. I love selling used cars, but I sold a handful. I did buy two new Fords. I bought a Ford Fusion. That's when I had bad credit. I bought a Ford Fusion, man. I had a Capital One. I had a Capital One Navigator. That was all I could get, man. So I bought me a Ford Fusion, and I did that old program. Somebody sold me on, just keep it for 6 months. Maybe trade up and trade out. Man, it worked.
Yeah. Did you keep it for 6 months?
I think not.
What'd you get? You get you an F-150 out there?
I sure did. FX2 with the center console.
Let's go.
Then I ended up putting some 22s on it, and I had I dumped the mufflers, and I'm talking about it had a purdy sound. You heard, you could hear me
on an FX2.
Mr. Butts was rolling.
On an FX2.
On an FX2. I don't need a 4x4 because I'm not going hunting.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah, here we go. I'm not going hunting. I'm not going to fishing, not pulling no boat. So I don't need all that. I just need a truck.
You drive into a concrete driveway, you don't?
Yeah.
Okay, I get it.
But, man, my FX2, it was bad. And so that was my two Fords that I owned until I got into Chevy. And I actually started working at a Chevy store, and then now I'm a GM of a Chevy store. And I bought a lot of Chevys.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is it because you wanted to, or they just broke down? Just for clarification. Just for some clarification, because you wanted to.
Eat
right?
it, Derek.
Well, one of the reasons
That
why
was
you have
pretty
such
good.
a great service department, the reason why you have such a great service department, because so many people need to go to service because the cars suck. You know, if you want to start talking about it, yeah, that's the reason why you run 3.5 hours per RO is because they got all these lines that we're going.
It's not
Our
because
cars,
of that.
we need
It's
an oil
because,
change,
it's because they
maybe
keep 'em.
alignment, maybe
They
some
keep them
wipers.
forever. You know, they ain't got to trade out of them so fast. They keep them forever.
Man,
You know, that's what it is.
These guys.
I get it. I'd be frustrated too if I had to buy them all the time. I get it.
All right, well, Franco, man, we are just like so excited that you've come on to this podcast. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to look straight to that camera and tell the people why they need to come see you and your team.
Absolutely. I mean, I think, you know, for us and for you, it's about the experience, right? It's about walking into our dealership. We don't have this big, you know, shiny building that, you know, you walk in, you're just like, oh my God, you know, I don't even want to walk in this dealership because I'm already afraid of it. We have a nice country look to it. We have an awning. You walk in, you can just feel that it's family owned and ran. I mean, from the beginning, you walk in and it just smells nice and clean, and it's just not intimidating, right? And that's the number one thing, right? You don't want to be intimidating where you go. And then when you get there, you're going to meet the best of the best, the cream of the crop, right? We're going to show you why we are a President's Award winning dealership, right? We're going to listen to you. Not everything, you know, you see on TV or you hear on the radio is what it is for you, you know? We're going to look at what matters to you. We're going to help you find a couple different vehicles, right? So you can pick and choose. We have a ton of inventory. We have a ton available to us with all 21 of our stores. And it's going to be a tailored service, right? It's like going into a nice restaurant and ordering your steak the way you want it. Not the way Tyler likes it, right? Not the way I like it, but the way you want it, the way it serves your plate. And then the best piece of it is you're going to come back for service and you're going to know people. They're going to know your name. Yeah. You know, my door is always open. I have customers walking into my door all the time. Customers that call me and say, hey, I need an oil change. Man, I just got a nail in my tire. What do I do? Just bring it to me. Come on, bring it to me.
Yeah.
And, you know, working for different stores and different organizations and big corporations and big stores that are kind of intimidating. You don't get that, you know. You get, you know, it's just a customer. Oh, he doesn't want to do it. Well, so be it.
Yeah.
You know, oh, you can't talk to the general manager. That's not here. You can come in here, Jonathan Franco. Don't ask for Jonathan because everybody be, well, who is that? But if you ask for Franco or say Jonathan Franco, they'll know. Come see us. We won't miss your deal. I have never lost a deal over price, and I don't ever intend to lose one. As a matter of fact, I have a guarantee. If you can find a deal that's cheaper than mine and I can't beat it, I'll give you $1,000. Just because we can't do it. You know, I'm that intentional with earning your business, and that intentional with making sure that it's a good experience.
Man, well, there you have it. You got now Pegasus CDJR, Pegasus Chevrolet, and Platinum Ford Pilot Point.
Platinum Ford North.
Excuse me.
And the reason why it's North, just so we know.
Correction. Yeah.
Correction,
we
right?
Do have,
Platinum Ford North.
So let's try that again.
and so you know, hold on.
Yeah,
hold on, let's go back.
Let's back it up. Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it again.
You guys now have Pegasus CDJR, Pegasus Chevrolet, and Platinum Ford North.
There we go.
Pilot
there we
Point.
go.
Yeah.
There we go. And so we know it's North. And just so you know, it's easy because we're just north of all them high prices. Don't go settle for those prices. Run from them. Come north where we get a better deal. Let's go.
Let's go.
Hey guys, listen, man, I'm gonna tell you something. This has been going down like a Disney movie.
God dog it.
Hot diggity dog. This is Tyler Randolph, Derek Butts, Franco, Jonathan Franco. Remember, don't ask for Jonathan.
Ask for Franco.
Because it's happening here. Hey guys, Hit the button, subscribe, do it, all that good stuff. We'll see you next time on one of our episodes. I got to go to bed because this is a late night edition. We out.
All roads lead to Pegasus.